The stage is set. The green flag drops. Shred is about to blow. Shred fades into last. Snake is dominating the race. Shred looks lost out there. Is dominating the race. Last lap. Scores a first-place knockout. Viper finishes second. Rip takes a weak third. Shred is in another time zone. Let the carnage begin! Rip fades into last. Rip is about to blow! Snake fades into last. Snake should avoid mines. Snake looks lost out there. Looks lost out there. Shred is about to blow. Last lap. Rip jams into first. Viper scores a first-place knockout. Rip finishes second. Shred takes a weak third. Snake is in another time zone. The stage is set. The green flag drops. Snake jams into first. Viper is about to blow! Viper fades into last! Spin out! Snake is dominating the race! Last lap! Rip is about to blow! Rip fades into last! Snake is dominating the race! Rip looks lost out there! Snake scores a first-place knockout. Viper finishes second. Shred takes a weak third. Rip is in another time zone. Let the carnage begin! Snake jams into first. Rip is about to blow! Snake is headed the wrong way! Snake looks lost out there! Rip is dominating the race! Snake is headed the wrong way! Snake is about to blow! Looks lost out there. Viper is dominating the race. Viper jams into first. Spin out! Snake looks lost out there. Last lap. Spin out! Snake is headed the wrong way! Scores a first-place knockout. Shred finishes second. Viper takes a weak third. Snake is in another time zone. The stage is set. The green flag drops. dominating the race. Rip fades into last. Snake jams into first. Viper is about to blow. Rip fades into last. Snake jams into first. Viper fades into last. Shred jams into first. Shred is about to blow. Last lap. Snake is dominating the race. Shred is about to blow. Viper looks lost out there. Snake scores a first-place knockout. Viper finishes second. Rip takes a weak third. Shred is in another time zone. Let the carnage begin! Rip fades into last. Spin out. Snake is headed the wrong way. Viper jams into first. Rip fades into last. Viper is dominating the race. Rip jams into first. Snake looks lost out there. Viper fades into last. Snake jams into first. Snake jams into first. Rip is about to blow. Snake is dominating the race. Last lap. Viper looks lost out there. Spin out. Rip jams into first. Shred fades into last. Rip scores a first-place knockout. Viper finishes second. Snake takes a weak third. Shred is in another time zone. The stage is set. The green flag drops. Snake is about to blow. Shred is dominating the race. Viper fades into last. Snake jams into first. Rip fades into last. Viper is about to blow! Shred jams into first. Snake looks lost out there. Shred is dominating the race. Last lap. Viper is about to blow. Spin out. Viper scores a first-place knockout. Snake finishes second. Rip takes a weak third. Shred is in another time zone. Let the carnage begin! Is about to blow. Snake jams into first. Snake is headed the wrong way. Snake looks lost out there. Viper jams into first. Snake is headed the wrong way. Shred is about to blow! Spin out! Looks lost out there. The race! Spin out! Rip is about to blow! Snake looks lost out there. Last lap! Spin out! Rip scores a first-place knockout. Viper finishes second. Shred takes a weak third. Snake is in another time zone.